Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Marvel Rivals has taken the world by storm, so much so that you probably have already heard of it by now. But if you haven't or you don't understand the hype behind it, let me explain. Marvel Rivals is a team-based hero shooter where strategy meets chaos. You band together in teams of 5 and battle it out with other players in PvP. Each character has different powers and abilities that make them unique to the rest of the cast. Each character is also split into 3 types of playstyles: Vanguard, Duelist, and Strategist. The most balanced team has the best shot at succeeding. You may be tempted to play nothing but Duelist like me, but if you don't have a Strategist to heal and support the squad, then your team is in for a world of hurt, which happens to me a lot in this game. To be fair, I am normally not interested in games like this. Hero shooters like Overwatch don't normally click with me for some reason. I think one of the biggest hurdles for me is the gameplay. It's highly focused on teamwork, and if you are not coordinating with your team, then you may struggle to have a good time. However, I have found a lot of enjoyment just playing with a friend of mine, and we just communicate with one another. If you're playing by yourself with random people, then it's probably not going to be as enjoyable, but the game is still a good time regardless. There are 4 main modes at the time of this recording. You have Domination, which is a mode where you have to capture different areas. Then you have Convoy, where you have to escort something from one location to another. I'm gonna be honest with you though, I do not like Convoy. Convoy is basically just an escort mission, and I hate escort missions. I understand why this mode is in a game like this, it's just not my favorite. Then you have Convergence, which is similar to Convoy, but there are different checkpoints to take your vehicle. And finally, we have Conquest. Basically, this is your team deathmatch, and it's great. And I'm sure they'll add even more modes for us to enjoy, but what we have now is pretty good. Selfishly, I do wish that there was one more mode that was different from Convoy. Before we get into the rest of the video, if you like it, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. This channel mostly focuses on video game news, discussions, and reviews. So with that out of the way, let's get back into it. Now let's be honest. What got the majority of people to play this game was the roster of iconic Marvel heroes and villains. There are a whopping 33 characters, with more to come in future updates. That is crazy. I would have been fine with about 20, but my goodness, the devs went above and beyond for this launch. We have staples like Spider-Man, Captain America, Hulk, and Iron Man. But then we have some weirdos like Squirrel Girl, Cloak and Dagger, and Jeff the Land Shark. I honestly love seeing these lesser known characters in a game like this. It allows casual fans like myself to discover new and interesting characters. I have never heard of this shark named Jeff, but now I want him to be my friend.
He's just standing there, menacingly!
Also, we can't forget about the maps, because those are arguably just as important. Luckily, these maps are as creative as they are visually stunning, and it's really cool to see all these different places from the Marvel universe. These maps are pretty diverse of what they're showing off. The art style as a whole is spectacular. This is by far the best looking game of the year. They perfectly transformed each comic book character into this anime art style. The animations for each character are not only visually stunning, but even the effects of each attack and ability looks so dang good. Heck, even the user interface looks gorgeous. Look at this. Look at this animated character roster. When you click on each character, they have their own special animation. Like seriously, they did not have to go this hard on the visuals, but I am so glad they did. NetEase Games, the developers behind Marvel Rivals, poured so much love and attention into this game. From the visuals to the fantastic music, NetEase did an incredible job at creating a fun and highly addicting game. And the cherry on top is that it is all free to play. Of course it has microtransactions, but it is all cosmetic. And even these costumes look sick. Dang it, I do not have the money for this. Thankfully you can earn currency for free. But honestly, with a game as solid as this, I hope people buy a lot of these costumes, because the devs deserve it. Overall, I don't really have much to complain about this game. These types of games like hero shooters are still not my favorite kind of game, but I still had a really good time with this one. It helps that this is a free-to-play game, so you're really not losing much just by trying it out. This is a side note, but imagine a Marvel vs. Capcom game that looks like this.
Oh, a man can dream, though. A man can dream.
That's what I want. I know these are different devs, but if Marvel vs. Capcom could look this good, it's over. Gaming has peaked. But let me know in the comments below what you think about Marvel Rivals. Have you tried it out yet? And if you have, let me know if you hate it, love it, or maybe something in between. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. God bless.